We watched so much wrestling that we had to change the format of our fucking show. Hi, I'm Ariel Italic.
I'm me.
I'm Daniel Bryan's inner saboteur.
He's on the couch. This is Nobody's Watching Wrestling.
What the hell's going on?
Alright guys, we're doing this new thing where we just watched as much wrestling as we could handle and stand, and we're just gonna talk about it kind of free-formed. It's gonna be interesting. If you hate it, I know you're gonna comment below, so thanks. So, Money in the Bank is like the main, Daniel Bryan Big Cass was the first match, but that just looks like the thumbnail to a porn that I skip over, so I didn't even bother. Like, it's, you know.
It also was just like, yeah, we'll let you get in the ring one more time.
Yeah, every time.
Who are you saying that about? Because Big Cass got fired today.
Yeah. So I'm saying I actually know things sometimes.
I did not
You were
know
like,
that.
did you think it was like his last chance? They were like, you
Yeah, I
better not
predicted
blow
that.
it, and then he blew
I
it.
predicted it.
I thought you also meant that it was Daniel Bryan's last chance because he's gonna die.
Yeah, his brain is broken. Send help.
I think in this match, one of the writers'
I don't know.
fantasy of being a big baby, like that kind of fetish, like came through on the paper.
Are you suggesting that the Daniel Bryan Big Cass storyline is a cover for adult babies?
Yeah.
He's hashtag.
He was
Eureka.
carrying around and like burping him, basically.
I actually don't even want to talk about Bobby Lashley and Sami Zayn because I keep forgetting that Bobby Lashley exists. They're really leaning into the Sami Zayn vertigo thing. That's like a big plot point that he's just Liza Minnelli from Arrested Development. He has vertigo. Yeah,
I feel like Bobby Lashley's headband is some kind of like key item in a JRPG that you have to pluck from his skull.
Well, you gotta get your sneak up, yeah.
yeah.
I would also love to skip the Elias match, but I know that you people love Elias so fucking much. So I guess we're gonna talk about that.
This is what I'm calling the YouTube commenter challenge. I was thinking about this dude who commented on YouTube and I engaged with him and I shouldn't have, and he was really serious. He's like, you're not giving me any reason. I'm like, first of all, I don't have to give you a reason why I don't like something. I just don't. But I took your challenge.
What was the challenge?
Reasons why you don't like Elias.
Try to like look at them more objectively.
Oh, hello, I
And I
am
say
annoying. Like, there's no reason to like him. Well, did you come up with any reasons to like Elias?
His body's right. I didn't notice that before because I was so distracted by the guitar. He has major commitment, like, to what he's doing. He is just this asshole.
The thing about him for me is that I've spent my whole life avoiding straight men with guitars, and I don't want to spend my wrestle time with them.
Yeah, we have a beautiful match coming up with Alexa Bliss defeating all of the women.
Good segue.
You're
Well,
welcome.
I wasn't even done yet.
Oh, you are. So
Do you have one more note?
There are so many reasons to like this women's match, which is just full of crazy.
Oh, it was so
everything.
fun.
I mean, I don't even know where to start. I mean, Ember Moon looked amazing.
I'm obsessed with her. I know I've seen her before, but like, I saw her.
She really gave it so hard. You know who took it so hard? Is
Sasha.
Sweet poor Sasha Banks.
Every single person was just like knocking her around.
Well,
Yeah.
She was like in a human pinball machine.
Yeah, the fucking bumper cars of Banks. I'm sorry for you, girl. Sasha Banks, whoosh! It looked cheap.
It was not good.
Like
I liked it.
That's like if I went to the store, I would be like, oh, I'm gonna buy those 2 wigs and stack them because I can afford them both. That was like the Sasha.
There's
Banks
just
look.
always something happening here. Like why is it coming up here?
I don't know. It looked cheap. It looked super. I know it is synthetic. I mean, you can dye human hair that color, but this was definitely like
They
synthetic.
are not buying her human hair wigs every time.
It
No
looked
way.
super synthetic. Like
Here's my thing with
steam it so it doesn't have that shine
Sasha's
to it.
great. She's great. She looked the same as she always does.
Which is great.
It's great. It's great. Alexis looked really similar to what she always does.
But her outfit matched this time because it was all black and silver.
Everybody looked great.
Everyone
Wait,
looked great.
What I realized, because Ember Moon came out like, I realized later her outfit wasn't even that great, but because she was just so in this character, it made me realize, oh, I'm bored with everyone else.
Interesting.
I needed this.
It's also just because she's new, and we don't get a lot of new in WWE. Like, you hadn't seen her a bunch before.
It's the same reason I like Ruby Riott all the time.
Yeah,
She's
like
different.
We're just tired of a lot of the main roster. But anyway, I do want to know what your thoughts were on Charlotte because you tried to be objective.
I did look more into her, and she's very athletic. She does good gymnastics, but I feel like she's co-opting and appropriating stripper culture. And as a white woman with blonde hair, it's acceptable for some reason. And all you guys are marks for her.
I don't think you recognize how many strippers are white women with blonde hair.
Not the strip clubs I've been to.
Well, I mean, to be fair, a lot of the strip clubs I go to, they're just not women. But
I've been my fair share of both.
there's plenty of women. They're not named Charlotte. They're named like Crystal.
They might be named Flair, though.
Here's my point, though. Like, this
They're totally
privileged
named
white
Flair.
woman is using these burlesque stripper moves, and everybody thinks she's great, and she's like a golden angel child. Meanwhile, like, you're pretending like you don't go see strippers when your wife's out of town.
Her dad does.
Yeah.
Lana is adorable.
She's adorable, and she worked really hard.
She worked really hard.
Naomi's looking thick as fuck in like
Hell
the
yeah.
best possible way. Her hair.
Laid. Why
Laid.
why can they get Naomi's hair so right and Sasha's so wrong? It's not fair. Oh, and we're not talking about the war crime that was Alexa Bliss's hideous weave.
Oh, I actually liked it.
No, you
It
didn't!
was like garbage goodness. It was interesting to watch Ember and Charlotte interact. I think they could eventually be really great
That
rivals.
would be a great rivalry.
But I was really pissed off that Ember never got a good hit on her.
That's true.
Yeah, they
And I
both
think
lost
it's
to Alexa. It's
maybe
fine.
slightly racist.
You know,
Because Ember, it didn't match. It went out of character. She was in character the whole other time with everybody else, but with Charlotte, she relented. So she was probably told to.
Well, they're not even on the same show right now, so who even knows when they'll end up fighting.
But it was really fun to watch them work together.
Totally.
I think it actually would be a really good rivalry.
Yeah.
WWE, hire Berica to write your shit. She would also know what to do with Roman Reigns and Jinder Mahal, because this shit was terrible with Sunil jumping out of the wheelchair and shit.
Oy vey.
Just bad. I don't even want to talk about it.
Wait, we should only talk about it because it was horrible and because the crowd was crazy about how bad it was. They were chanting crazy shit. There was like someone tweeted like a list of, they were chanting just for like other wrestlers. Did they chant for like No Way Jose at one point? Because like,
I mean, he should be like the Zamboni of the wrestling
yeah,
world. Like, when it's
they should have
like,
just gotten him to come out and
up.
Zamboni that match away.
Like, he should always be there to just help on out. Listen, get the hook.
He like arrives with a party and encircles them and shepherds them out like
Yes.
a sheepdog.
Bye. Which I will do with that segment now. Goodbye.
Yeah, enough.
Carmella Asuka, speaking of bullshit, I love the both of them.
I do.
But this Ellsworth gimmick at the end was the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Annoying.
I'm just not sure why Asuka was so incredibly shocked to see that someone else has the same mask as her.
Well, it made me think it was like a character or something, or another, like, a person who trained her. You know, it made me think it was
No,
somebody
it was
from
just
her life.
Ellsworth.
She's like, oh my god, someone's wearing my costume. I should stop what I'm doing
Sorry,
and
the
look.
better story right
It
here.
was like a weird doppelganger Lynch moment, but like then it was just James Ellsworth.
Yeah.
Like they really could have played it as some kind of like epic side story, but really it was just James Ellsworth.
It's like, it's Mickey James!
Oh, I wish it was Mickey James.
She's already surprised us once. And she's just gonna be everyone's doppelganger.
Oh my god, I saw a clip of Ronda Rousey beating the shit out of Mickey James. I was like, why would you even need to do that?
I feel like
Why is she even that big of a problem?
I just think Ronda kicks everyone's ass.
Well, let's talk about that match.
Did Alexa and Ronda fight?
Yeah,
Yes!
Alexa came in and like took over.
Right,
Not
that's,
even a big real
I was
quick.
thinking it was Naya's match, but Alexa did come in. Alexa,
It was Naya's match. Nia and
But
Ronda.
I forgot that Alexa cashed in her Money in the Bank all fucking ready. She had it for like an hour, and she was like, I'm good with this. This is like when I get a paycheck and I spend it all immediately. She got her Money in the Bank, and she was like, well, I can't just have this lying around. Whose ass can I kick immediately? This
Her
game
whole-
isn't getting any worse.
Her whole story was so annoying tonight on the show because like she was never around in the Money in the Bank match until like some other people were doing something cool or getting to the.
That's her character, though. She steals other people's moments.
Shut the fuck up. You can't throw Ronda Rousey across the table. I don't believe it.
She smacked her with a suitcase.
And then threw her over a table.
That did
Unbelievable.
happen.
Also, an empty suitcase.
Alexa's tricky. She could have filled that shit with bricks in that hour.
I don't think she'd carry it if she filled it with bricks.
It would weigh more than her.
She's little. She filled it maybe with like a can of LaCroix. And she's saving it for later.
Nia and Ronda were amazing.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I actually was upset.
I think they might team up after that shit though.
That would be kind of cool.
Because they both were like, Alexa?
Yeah.
That would be a great
There was a
team.
glimmer in the eyes, but maybe they didn't know they were acting and I interpreted it wrong.
Oh, I would love a 40-minute like crime procedural where they go out and they solve murder mysteries.
Buddy cop with Nia and Ronda. I'm
Yeah.
in. Let's
Hey,
go!
TNT, you want to get that shit?
You need more network exclusive WWE. But I was so impressed with Ronda every single second of that match. I could not believe that she is better than 90% of the girls on that roster after doing this for 4 minutes.
I mean, I don't want to call out anyone in particular, so I'm not going to. But I almost said she was better than Lana.
She is better than Lana.
She is! I'm sorry, Lana!
It's on a different level.
Lana, you're a very good one-time pop star. Star is strong. There was a big men's Money in the Bank that I don't even really care about.
Hey, actually,
No, it was fun.
Okay, there's a lot of big.
The New Day should have won.
A lot of big beefy boys. New Day should have won. Braun did, but you can't really even be mad at Braun winning because he's just such a titan.
I liked it when they buried him under a pile of ladders.
again,
Yeah.
that wasn't the first time he's buried under a pile of ladders.
There was
It's
really
true.
good cinematography on this one. They got a lot of shots where, like, out in the corner, someone just, like, rises from the grave.
Yeah.
Like,
There was the camera work they leveled their pussies up on.
Yeah, someone went to film school. Great job, behind-the-scenes person. You know who you are.
He's an intern not getting paid.
Definitely doesn't have health insurance.
Anyway, lots of people that I liked didn't win that match. Braun did. I'm not mad at it. I wonder who he'll cash in on. I'm gonna predict that later because I can't remember the names of wrestlers right now. Hey, NXT happened. I would move to talk about Ricochet versus Velveteen Dream because I know what that is.
What did you think?
It was perfect in every way.
Agreed.
It was some of the best wrestling I've ever seen. That is a porn thumbnail that I would click on every day of the week. They looked great. They told a story. I truly think that Velveteen Dream went and got his BFA because he's an actor. Like, lots of reaction
He
shots.
went to Ur and Murren and Mauricio.
Did you notice the detail, which I thought was one of the best wrestling fashion details I've ever seen, that Velveteen Dream was wearing Ricochet's pants from when he was a different character on Lucha Underground?
I didn't notice it because I don't have those kind of deep
deep
cuts.
cut.
I was told it, and I think it's amazing. That's like reading comes from shade, like that kind of situation.
Yeah.
Like, he was, again, a full... I know you don't see the Dorian Corey moments, but I think that was a deep Dorian Corey moment for him.
Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying. I mean, it was so, like, next level shade.
Yeah. Shade comes from reading. Reading came first, and he was reading.
I
don't need to tell you you're ugly, because you know you're ugly.
Yeah.
I don't need to tell
That's
you.
where it was. Yes. Yeah.
It was beautiful.
And
He
I
was
don't
doing
know.
a weird Hulk Hogan cosplay, and also, like, acting it out at the beginning, and I'm not sure why, other than just to be like, hey, I'm better than Hulk Hogan.
Which, yep,
Or hey, I've seen a YouTube video with Hulk Hogan.
he's 22.
Here's the thing.
Do 22-year-olds know who Hulk Hogan is?
I mean, everyone does.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Oh, they mostly know him for, like, worse reasons than when he was a wrestler, though.
Gremlins 2?
What? He was in Gremlins too? So was Trump, I think.
They mostly know
No, he was in Home Alone too.
He was in
No,
Home
he
Alone
was in
too.
both.
No, he was not.
He wasn't in Gremlins?
No. There was a Trump-like character.
Yes, there was.
Who got his tie put into a shredder.
Oh, perfect.
And he then put a whole gremlin through a shredder, but I think he makes it to the end of the movie. This has nothing to do with wrestling. You should probably watch Gremlins too. It's
It's
a very
so
good movie.
good.
It's a really good movie, you guys. Nikki Cross, Shayna Baszler.
Ooh.
Love Nikki Cross.
Tiny crazy lady.
Oh, I saw a little clip.
I was gonna say that she was Blanca from Street Fighter, but then you don't know that. You don't know what that is.
Girl Blanca from Street Fighter.
I don't even know.
You want to talk about G.I.
I'm not
Joe
gonna-
or He-Man? I got you.
I'm not going to assume Blanca's gender or Nikki's. All I know is that they are one and the same spiritually.
She does do like a little roll assault.
Yeah, she just has a lot of... She has
Charge back, forward, punch.
A little bit of like Animal from the Muppets too. Ferric is done. And Shayna Baszler, just a perfect angel of death.
Her outfit did not match her character.
It was a little Charlotte Flair.
A little too sparkly and a little too colorful.
She is a like just a bruiser. She's just out there to get in a street fight. So you shouldn't be wearing a sequence for that, you know?
Or not a gold sequence, a black sequence, but maybe.
I was, it's a palette swap.
Yeah.
Again, you've made this joke.
Yeah.
Like when you hit the wrong button when you're choosing your character, you're
Yeah.
like, oh no, I had the gold sequence.
Gold
for Shayna
Baszler? No way, I can't fight like this.
That's like Blue Blanca. You don't want that shit.
No.
I love Blue Blanca.
Oh
You know
god,
Blanca.
you would.
Shayna choked Nikki out and she smiled as she fell into unconsciousness.
Oh yeah.
And that's drag.
It
I
was
choked
lynch
somebody
wrestling.
out this weekend, but it was sexually.
Let's move on to Dominion, which is so new for me that I remember like discrete moments like a dream, but I also don't know who any of these people are or what's happening. I love a runway walk. I love an entrance, but like the entrances in Japan take 30 minutes.
There's not a lot of like pageantry either.
No,
They're-
they're walking down a sidewalk.
They're doing less posing.
But they take longer to do less.
Yeah.
Like, why? Like, you need to, if you're gonna have that kind of time, then use it. Otherwise, it's just like, I am.
Maybe it's because they're about the
waiting
wrestle,
for
not about
you.
the show.
It's
Like-
true, it's true.
I've seen your code, and now you're gonna take 20 minutes to take it the fuck off.
So
Like,
who stuck out to you? Erica doesn't remember any of it.
I have a long and storied history of knowing who Will Ospreay is.
Yes. He is
and-
flirtatious on Twitter.
I think that he is a fucking superstar.
He's a hero who's
He
gonna
is.
die a young death.
He is.
Oh!
You can't keep wrestling like that.
Shut up!
You're not allowed. You'll die. Billiam,
Like,
if you're watching,
I don't like this!
chill out.
Stop!
Also, I love that you call him Billiam. That's what I call my nephew. Billiam Ospreay. Great. But yeah, he's just like handsome, like young Tom Cruise, but better.
I would like to see
psychologically.
Will Ospreay navigate through an eyes wide shut type situation.
Oh, you
I
know
feel
he
like
has.
I feel like he'd be equally as confused as Tom Cruise
He'd
was.
make it. I don't know.
I don't know. He seems sweet and naive on the internet.
Nobody is dating a woman, but is that overt? Like, who is also overtly gay enough to say theater bottom realness on?
He
his
came out as
Snapchat?
bi on Twitter.
Oh,
He's bi officially?
I mean, that's what Twitter told me.
Hi, Bill. If you want to do like a running flip onto me, like, come on.
He does. He wants to running flip onto any old person.
I would prefer not to think about Chris Jericho's makeup.
It looks like, so Daniel Bryan looked like he had stalked my performances and just ran around in circles when he didn't know what to do earlier in WWE. And Jericho looks like he's trying to gank my style, except I do it worse.
Have you ever worn a fedora?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I have to drink all of this. Hold on.
I'm a 30-something white dude from the Midwest. Of course I wore a fedora.
You.
I need more rosé to get all of this. Like, I need like brain bleach rosé. Is that a thing that is made? Hey, Rachel Ray, we got some product placement. She makes her EVOO. We have brain bleach rosé.
We could make it a Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab perfume.
Yeah.
Drink to forget.
It'll go with...
We've got a special guest. You have seen his art on the internet, and you love it. And if you haven't, what the fuck is wrong with you? Welcome, Steve Yurko!
Hey,
Oh my god, he's been behind my couch for days.
I'm dehydrated.
That's how I like it. So
What did you think of that 3-hour-long match?
Oh, the greatest match of all time. Oh, it's awesome. It's like after watching wrestling for nearly 20 years, now it finally feels worth it. Like I didn't.
That is quite the hyperbole.
I mean, I didn't go to my high school prom. Haven't slept with many people, but I saw a really good wrestling.
She'll
match.
help you with that.
I'm several people, so that'll it'll count for a lot. Speaking of watching wrestling for 20 years, this match is real long.
20 years long.
At least 15 years of your watching was just this. People were going nuts. I think this is one of those.
His pants got tighter. Okada's pants got tighter and they fit better, and I like them just as much as I did
They
before.
polyester?
No, they are like cardboard.
Did your note say Kenny Omega and Kate Bush?
It says Kota Ibushi.
Oh.
You know Kota Ibushi, the handsomest man?
He's pretty cute.
Yeah, he doesn't have big ol' Elias titties, but he's got nice ones.
Who's
Elias
your
doesn't.
favorite cute person from wrestling?
Cutie. Well, Kenny Omega's great because he's a nerd like me. He plays video games and watches anime.
I'm sorry, we said cute.
Oh, I find that.
You play a video
I find that kind of endearing.
Oh.
Who?
Kenny Omega is screaming for a haircut.
But I don't like the bleach. It looks like ramen.
Oh, it's a lot.
Oh, Justin Timberlake 90s!
He's made every bad hair decision.
It's like if he's going for anime character, like curly hair's not the look, right? Like
I'm
you would
fine.
know.
I'm fine with curly hair, but like you can't just not take care of it. You can't just like leave it on its own. This is not like a latchkey child. Like you gotta like take care. Like that thing needs parenting.
I don't remember what Omega wore during Dominion, but I do remember Okada's pants. So that says something.
Yeah, no, I saw the win, but didn't actually see the speeches after, because like wrestlers shouldn't talk.
That was like the best part though.
He was thanking all of his friends.
Not even when the ref presented him the belt, he was like, no, and he immediately walks over to Matt Jackson and gives him a hug first.
Hugs.
I was thinking about that on an airplane like 2 weeks later, and I almost cried.
Oh.
He really likes his friends.
It's like the end of Mean Girls.
The real NJPW championship is the friends he made along the way.
I like to every once in a while quit our live shows just so people will cry. Done it a couple times now.
You know what would be true friendship is if you made out with a bougie at the end. Oh my goodness. You guys, thank you for bearing with us through this new format experiment that we will keep up unless literally every single one of you is like, no. We'd like to thank our guest Steve Yurko. His link below has all his artwork, which is amazing. You should go look at everything he does and give him all of the money you have. Except for like a few dollars that you save for our Patreon, or to go to dragqueenmerch.com and buy our t-shirts and tote bags and iPhone cases and baby onesies. I don't care if you have a baby or not. You can put a baby onesie on pretty much anything. You can dress a cat if you really try.
We have an Instagram page now. Follow it. It's complicated.
I'm Ariel Italic, and I
My
would like
between
to.
name be down there.
Oh my God. I'm Ariel Italic, and Oh, the Young Bucks are the white dreadlock people.
They don't have dreadlocks. They have ponytails.
Then I'm thinking of the wrong person.
They have horrible, horrible ponytails and
Oh.
need makeovers, and I'll help you, Matt.
They're cute.